I give you an example from a staircase, okay? And we don't want to be like a staircase, but what is a staircase?
Something you step on the elevator.
Something you?
Step onto the elevator to go higher. To go
No, exactly. And each step is connected
by another step. I don't know what kind of staircase that is.
This is why. This is one. This is one stair. You have this two parts of each, right?
It looks like an head. This is.
Looks like, no, it should look like it should look like a reish, like an R also. Reish letter. What is a stair? You have this part and this part, right? Yeah, no, don't use books. No, holy books. That's not. That's the reason. Use my two phones. Give me your phone. True, correct.
Sure.
This is stair number 2.
Or you could just do this.
Show me. Yeah.
That's not going to work, but you know what I mean.
Well, I want to. Okay, no problem. So. The lowest part of this stair is connected to the highest part of this stairway, heaven. So we don't want that. We want incomparably higher stairs. When you're in heaven, you want to reach a higher level. So you don't want the levels to be connected, because as long as they're connected, even if you have 10,000 stairs, it's still connected in a way. We want something incomparably higher.
So you have the first step and then no connection at all to like the second, third.
This is what you want. Unless you're satisfied with just improving yourself in one step that is connected to your previous step, well, that's not what we want. We want all the goodies. Okay, so. In order to,
just as that step to heaven is precluded by death, which causes you to go through the fire before you go to heaven. There's also has to be another death. If there's going to be that jump that you can't just get to by moving slowly from one step to another, there's got to be another death.
I see what you're saying. I think that the death that you're talking about is the disconnection of the spiritual soul from the physical body. This disconnection
in some of my readings, the world to come that we talk about with Mashiach, there's another world to come after that. Is that what we're talking about?
No. That's another concept. We know that in the era of Mashiach there will be 2 different eras. One of them is the days of Mashiach, and then is the resurrection.
I'm talking about after that. There's another.
That's this.
No.
Resurrection of the dead. The resurrection of the dead will be just the first point of the second era of the days of Mashiach. The first era of days of Mashiach is just having back the kingdom of David, and all the rules and laws of Torah will be implied for the Jewish people, and basically for everyone even the non-Jews will follow the 7 Noahide laws, and so this is the first era of Mashiach. The second era is like you're talking about the magical things that the lions and the.
No. I'm talking about like a recreation, just as the Jewish souls were created before creation. That's what we're taught, right?
Again?
The Jewish souls were created before creation.
Yeah.
There will be another like a redo.
Again, new souls?
No, the same souls, but they'll be totally separated. It's going to be a recreation. Not that we're supposed to learn this, not that I understand this. It's just, I did read this in there's going to be, after the errors of Mashiach, there's going to be a complete recreation of the world. Maybe that's
let me try to fit this in the words in what I know, in what we learn, that in the first era the world will be the same, physically the same. This is the point. But in the second term, there will be change. There will be like miracles, things that we said. Bodies for sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about an era that replaces it where we don't have bodies.
Okay, it's a good question. Oh, it's a good question. It's a little bit off track.
Something like that. I don't know.
Okay, so generally speaking, there are two opinions about what's going to be. What is the ultimate state that will be at the end of everything, after Mashiach, after the resurrection, at the end of all things? What is the ultimate state? Is it souls only, free from the physical body, and enjoying the ray of Hashem for good, for eternity? Or is it going to be the souls inside the body, living bodies, physical world for eternity? What's going to be? Two opinions. So Chassidut is clearly deciding that the physical world is the ultimate state. That's what's going to be in the end. The Rambam, Maimonides, he says that after the resurrection of the dead and all the amazing things that will happen, again the souls will return to the source of souls and stay there for good. No, Chassidut don't accept this opinion. We decide. Our rabbis of Chassidut say that this is going to be in physical body, very clearly. Okay. Does that answer the point?
No, but
there are two opinions. This is the
because really what we're dealing with is this world, and if we do everything right, whatever God's got planned in us, we'll get the best of it. But we other than doing the best we can do here, we have nothing to do with what's going on there in those separate.
All the souls that even of the forefathers and all their earlier generations, they all gonna come down here and stay here forever.
Fine, sounds good.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. That was a little bit off track. Back to this, we said that in heaven, to go to a higher degree and a higher degree, you have to leave behind fully what you had before. You have to bleach speed your hard drive if you want to accept more data in a very, very.
It takes a long time to really wipe a drive.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think technology gives us a lot of utility to understand the spiritual concept. I truly think so. Even I give you another example. This is also off track, but the fact that we have cameras in every place and DNA tests and microphones hidden. And did you see the Chinese? What equipment they have over there? This is creepy. They have cameras, Rabbi, that with such a high resolution. Listen, this is like spy cameras, but they put it on high buildings, so every person who walks down in the street, they can identify the color of his eyes if they want. It's like if you don't see this, you can't believe this. It's such a high zoom. They zoom in. I never thought it's possible.
Japan's developed a robot that looks exactly like a human being.
Is it? I'd like to see that. So, how is this related to us? That gives us quite an idea how Hashem is watching us and hearing us, and He knows. We learned in Pirkei Avos that the notepad is open and everything is written, You can borrow, you can take a loan as much as you want, but it's all written down, and at the end of the day, you have to return. So now we can have an idea how is this possible. Now we can have hello to you. Good, nice to see you. It's been a while. Welcome. Right. So now all this technology make us realize a lot easier how it is possible to have all your actions seen and heard, even when you do it when you're alone or in a very dark room. Okay, so back to this. Bleach pit, hard drive, clear it up, move on. This means leave Egypt behind. Just like in heaven, you have to leave behind everything in order to reach to the incomparably higher degree. Also in life, in our day-to-day life, when we want to progress, when we want to move forward, we must leave Egypt. And after we had left Egypt, we have to leave it again and again and again. The Israelites had 42 journeys. We must have a new journey every time and again. Let's see. Now the Rebbe is talking about davening. You have to?
Maybe 5 more minutes max.
So let's finish this paragraph. Now, the service of davening, avodas hatfila, prayer. Okay, this is a major part of our service of Hashem is prayer, and let's see how the Rebbe reflects this idea on our prayer. Okay, we have Torah and we have prayer. Torah is when you bring down from above, you bring down the knowledge of Hashem to your brain. Prayer is the opposite direction. You elevate. It's like a ladder that is standing on the ground, and you go upwards. Okay, so we have two directions. We have Torah is coming down. Prayer, davening is going upwards. In other words, you go from a lower place to a higher place. You go out from Egypt to redemption again and again. This is prayer. This is davening. Now, in davening, we have many ascents, many ascents. In each one, you go to a higher state than where you were before. Yet, it's not enough. You ought to continue. Go higher and higher. Move upwards more and more on that ladder. So the first part of the job of prayer is the preparation. You have to prepare yourself, right? Even before you start davening, you have to prepare. Okay, you are standing in front of Hashem. You are about to just talk to the highest King of all, who is not limited by any limit. He has no body, no limitations whatsoever. Infinite is the real infinity. But you're a soul that is enclosed within a physical, Bahamian soul, in a physical body. And in some instances, some souls of some people might be even a little bit, not clean by some misdeeds. Some people could be like in this state as well. So how can such a person stand in front of the king, in front of Hashem? Doesn't make sense. He must have some preparations. He must let go all those negative things that he might have. So this is the preparation. First, you have just leave the things that oppose Hashem behind. Let them go completely. This is only the preparation. Now you're standing in front of Hashem. The Rebbe says that wearing the gartel You get the gartel, they're wearing the belt. This is another stage of davening. It refines you. It basically what the gartel does. It separates your lower part of the body from the heart. You pray with your heart, so you want to separate your heart from the lowest parts of the body. That's why we wear a gartel. And there's a story. One guy once asked the Rebbe, if that's the case, why shouldn't younger guys, those who are not married, why shouldn't they wear also? They also have to separate their heart from their lower parts. So they said that if you go to the mikveh, you know that they all wear this like a rubber thing or whatever it is to hold the tzitzis straight. How's it called? Bendel, whatever it is, to keep the tzitzis straight, right? If you don't wear it, so the tzitzis just, tangles around. Yeah, and I have a clips, like I have a very sophisticated one. Whatever. So the Rebbe says, see, if you go and see, they all wear something. Anyhow, so this is another level of prayer, and the Rebbe says, but that is also not enough. Then you have to say, Hoidu Hashem. You're leaving another Egypt, moving forward to another redemption. We have to finish, and then the Rebbe elaborates the 4 degrees of the prayer: Asiya, Yetzira, Bria, Atzilus. We have Psuke de Zimra. Then we have the blessings prior to Kriyat Shema, and then we have the ultimate Shmona Esrei, which is the ultimate nullification.
I can turn this off and then you can still continue.
I understand. No, but also we have to move forward to go. Huh?
I can finish up the recording.
No, but you don't know how to put it.
I don't know. I'd rather not to.
We've used it multiple times.
Oh, you did? Oh. So you know the combination?
To the locker?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can stop it. You can stop it now.